Hi everybody, this is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do the Divine Feminine reading for the week. Today's February 3rd, 2018, and this is going to be for the upcoming week, beginning tomorrow, Sunday, February 4th. And because these readings are timeless, whenever you're coming across this video, the messages are intended for you then. Yes, I'm recording it for the energies this week, but this is a general reading, and so everyone's on a different journey, a different time frame in their personal journeys. So sometimes readings that are done, months before, you'll come across it and it will completely resonate because it resonates for you. So it's my intention that everybody coming into this reading will get a message. And it is a general reading, so this is time to, take what resonates with you and then leave the rest, because there are a lot of you watching. So, real quick, just a couple quick announcements before I get started. My Valentine's Day special is still up and running, and it's been super fun to do these. I recorded a video where I explain the details of it, but I basically bring in the energies of additional crystals and flower essences, flowers, the messages from them as to what's here to help and support you heal. Because those of you know, like in your healing process, your growth process, it's important to do energy healing, and flowers can support the emotional and spiritual bodies through remedies. So those of you that do the special, you're going to get a custom remedy that I make for you, and I'll send to you. This is just for those in the United States, though, simply because of mailing internationally is a little tough. But anyway, all that information is going to be down below. There is a video I've recorded where I give more details on it. So to start us off, we have a rose quartz heart. This wanted to be here for the Divine Feminine. So rose quartz is just the best stone for love and the energy of unconditional love. It's just such a sweet stone, a really, really, really warm energy. I have a rose quartz here as well, but this little heart wanted to be here for the Divine Feminine during this reading. So, all right, let's get started. I've already called in my guides, archangels, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, all the ascended masters, all beings of light, to support the messages coming through with clarity for the highest good of all. So let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine this week. Oh my gosh, if you guys can hear my stomach growling, I apologize. It's so loud. All right, hopefully you can't hear that. Okay, so overall energy for the Divine Feminine this week is the Dreamer. What she wants her Divine Masculine to know is the Knight of Air. What he may be unaware of is the Emperor. Two major arcanas right off the bat. How she's feeling about her Divine Masculine this week. Strength. Oh my gosh. You guys, I just did the Divine Masculine reading, and already 2 of these 4 came up in his reading. How she's feeling about the relationship right now is the Page of Earth. Oh my gosh, that energy came out too. And what's supporting the Divine Feminine this week is the Chariot. And what she's challenged with this week is the 8 of Fire. Okay. So the overall energy is the World. I love this. Divine Feminine. You have the World energy supporting you. This is victory. This is things happening. This is everything being in balance and you having everything that you want. This is about contentment, joy, happiness, path towards enlightenment. Oh my gosh, and what's underneath it is the High Priestess. So I feel like she wants to be here too. Look at this. I gotta tell you guys, the energies have been, like, the messages coming through. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it was this lunar eclipse, full moon coming through, but there's been intense spiritual, big messages coming through in the last 2 weeks, especially. I feel like it's a very pivotal time, it feels like. Okay, so let's get started. So where's the Divine Feminine overall this week? She's in the Dreamer, the Fool card. This is the taking a leap of faith. This is moving forward in trust that things are going to work out okay. So I know a lot of Divine Feminines have been in the space of, a lot of them have been feeling like ready to give up. What do I do? Do I just give up on this path? Do I just move forward? And so this could be reflecting that energy of moving on to a new journey And that could just be one where you're really focused on yourself, on what matters to you, on your healing. It could mean that you're reinvigorated about your twin flame journey. But the energy of the dreamers here, which is about, there could be also some new opportunities coming this week for the divine feminine. So it's like it's an interesting energy to have at the beginning, because what she wants her divine masculine to know is the Knight of Air. So this is about moving forward with things quickly, being decisive. This is about events happening really fast. But it's also time to take a look at your options and be thoughtful and decisive about it. So I feel like she wants her divine masculine to know that so it's like, and we'll get some more cards on this. I want to see what else comes through. But it's interesting that this is coming up as to what she wants her divine masculine to know. So I feel like she's seeing him as, okay, so even though this is what's coming through, so even though this is the air card, this is about the mental space, he's looking up at the divine. You know, he's got his sword pointed up towards the heavens, which is lit up with the energy of the divine, and he's looking upward as he's moving forward. So even though he's being it's like she sees that he's thinking and being thoughtful, but also that he's turning towards his spirituality. And guys, if you want to, the divine masculine reading goes into that. So I think it's interesting. It's coming through into this as well. So this feels like the divine feminine is observing him do this. She's observing him take action towards his life, his happiness, towards union. Because what he may be unaware of right now is the Emperor energy. So the Emperor, again, came out in the divine masculine reading. And so it came out for him as to like how he's seeing the relationship. So he's seeing himself as the divine masculine. But that's what's funny, is this came out as like, go watch that video because I explain it in there. But what's interesting is he might be unaware that he's the Emperor, but he's moving towards it. And on a soul level, he's seeing that he's becoming the Emperor, divine masculine. But he's unaware that he's in this process to some degree. So he's still like in this place of discovery that he's the divine masculine. I think that's interesting that it came through here again. Because how she's seeing him right now is the Strength card. So she's viewing him as in the relationship like that. There's an energy here where I know a lot of divine feminines have been feeling frustrated and feeling really like either frustrated with the lack of progress, but also there's been an energy, a lot of the private readings I've been doing, there is an energy coming through for the divine feminine of being really harsh towards yourself, like lacking self-compassion in terms of some of the things you may have done along this path. And so this is really asking, I'm feeling like it feels like there's the energy coming through for this is really the forgiveness message and compassion. So I feel like the feminines, no matter what's transpired, and again, there's lots of different scenarios, lots of people watching, so I'm getting a few different messages. But I'm feeling like for those of you that have been in a situation where he's done things to you in the past, or you've, said harsh words, whatever the scenario has been, I feel like that on a soul level, you guys this week are really starting to work on the forgiveness piece, having compassion for them and for yourself. Taming because this is an angel who's on a wild tiger. She's got him under control, but it's a partnership dance. It's not like she's harshly, whipping him into shape. It's like he's agreeing to be controlled because he's tamed himself in her presence. And there's success and beauty here. It's an 11, twin flame number. So, yeah, I feel like this is there's energy here that's helping the divine feminine really move through if she's still feeling resentment or upset towards him or herself. That's the message coming through for that. Because how she's seeing the relationship this week, towards the relationship, is the Page of Earth, which again came up in the Divine Masculine reading. So the energies around how she's feeling very grounded in the relationship energies. It's about dependability. Like, I feel like she's basically trusting in this process a little bit more this week. There could be something coming up where, again, this could be the energy bleeding through from the Divine Masculine's reading where he's very focused on career. And it feels like she sees the Page of Earth energy, the career energy moving forward, like good things happening relating to financial matters, as supporting their union of having the world. So this is just confirmation that the Divine Feminine feels what's going on with the Divine Masculine in his world, even if they're not in communication right now. And she sees how it's all fitting. It's like she sees what's going on with him in the physical world right now, career, finances, is all supporting them coming together in union. Because what's supporting her this week is the Chariot energy. This is, again, a major arcana where there's a real energy of victory in spiritual matters and moving forward towards ascension. So, I mean, man, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas here. It's a lot of major arcanas. So the energy is really supporting her. I feel like doing this working on this forgiveness, embarking on this new phase, this new journey, this new level of it's like she's almost at a tipping point here with jumping off into a new phase to have the world, to be with her emperor. She is the high priestess. This is also saying have patience. This is about continue to connect to your spirituality no matter what's happening around you. Continue to be this high priestess, this spiritual goddess. And what she's challenged with this week is the 8 of Fire. So this is a lot of things coming at you at once. This is always, to me, like the drinking from a fire hose energy, which is like so much coming at you. You can't even get at it all. And this is about a lot of things happening at once. So it feels like there's some energy for her where there's like a lot coming at her, which is probably why she's feeling like the Strength card here. And if things are moving forward, there's like quickly, because this is things moving forward quickly. This is things moving forward quickly, which is why the 8 of Fire is here. Duh. I mean, it could be like this, almost like this propulsion forward with a lot of new developments that might feel 8 of Fire. I know for me, I'm feeling the 8 of Fire energy personally myself in my life right now. Like this past week has been so crazy. I feel like I don't have enough hours in the day and all of these things happening at once, and they're good. But it's like I need 2 or 3 of me right now to get everything done. So it's interesting that that's coming through. Because I'm definitely in this 8 of Fire energy right now. So, all right, let's get some more cards. I'll get some tea. My tea's finally probably cooled down enough to actually be able to drink it. Yeah, it's actually, it's like cooled down a little too much. I waited too long. Tea does that though. Like it has this, like, it's too hot, it's nuclear hot, and then the moment it starts to cool off, it's like, you've got like a 2-minute window to drink it at the right temperature. Anyway, that's my experience. That's a bit of an aside. But let's pull some energy cards here for the Divine Feminine. What's another message, please, Spirit, about the energies for the Divine Feminine? Whoa. He just flew out. 2nd chakra. So this is about creativity, entrepreneurship, This is about passion. This is about sexual energy, which is manifesting energy. So there's some messages relating to her emotional world, how she connects to her intimate relationships. I feel like, again, that's all this spiritual energy coming through. So there could be, maybe a message would be to have the Divine Feminine do some work on sacral chakra. And this just jumped out too. The door to personal healing and happiness is here. So this is really for Divine Masculine, like he's going through this door to personal healing and happiness. It's opening, it's beautiful, it's here for him. And this is how it's relating to the Divine Feminine this week. So that's kind of a message relating to the Divine Masculine in this Divine Feminine reading. Because I do bring in the other energy a little bit when I do these. So 3 cards on how the Divine Feminine is feeling about the union energies, or what's basically from the Divine Feminine's perspective, what's coming up in the energies between them this week. And we get the Sun in reverse, yin yang, oh my god, and the 3rd chakra. All right, lots of yellow energy here. So the Sun is here, but it's in the reverse. So abundance, the Sun energy, having everything you want, all the things that you want, the sun shining all across all the aspects of your life, but it's reversed. So the energy's here, but there's just still something that's kind of getting in the way a little bit. But when it's in the reverse, this particular card is just about, you know, you could be feeling like your creativity is stifled. You might feel like you're living in some confusion, which is why this Knight of Air energy is here. Lack of direction. This is about reclaiming your power. And this is saying stop focusing on the clouds. The light of your soul shines no matter what difficulty or darkness may be clouding the horizon. Your power and light are always present. So let go of doubt, and you deserve to shine. And so the yin yang energy, again, coming up in the reverse, which is the same thing for the Divine Masculine reading. Very interesting. A lot of mirroring happening. The energies are really converging. So that one in the reverse is really just about a time for more action versus receiving. So her action really is to creativity and new beginnings too. So there's energy supporting the Divine Feminine. This is, again, energy supporting her moving forward, which is moving forward here. This is the Chariot energy coming through again. And then we have the 3rd chakra, which this is the solar plexus. This is the solar plexus. This is the chakra of willpower, your self-worth, your self-respect. It's in reverse. So for some of you feminines, like I'm feeling a few different scenarios here coming through. You know, for some of you that have been feeling like frustrated, sad, a little depressed, a little bit of anxiousness, this is the time to reclaim the light that you have shining inside of you. Because if you're feeling that way, you're not bringing that energy to the world. So 2nd and 3rd chakra coming through. I'm feeling a lot of the yellow energy coming through in a lot of these. So there is a lot of sun, joy, happiness here, but that's what it's here, reminding you that it is here. And even if you're not feeling it or seeing evidence of it right now, it is here, and that's what's up. That's the work that's important for you to do. All right, and I'm going to pull some more cards. Psychic Tarot, the heart, please, for Divine Feminine this week. That's another message for the 2nd chakra. Why is the 2nd chakra energy card here, please, Spirit? And we got like a whole 17 cards. That's too many. The whole one. Why is the 2nd chakra card here? Another message, please. And we're getting confront. So this is about connecting to your intuition, connecting to, this is the Moon card, connecting to your feminine power. because many of you feel like you're not in that energy. This is telling you to connect to that feminine power and to go, and that there's things going on under the surface you may not realize. This could be about subconscious. The reason you may be feeling this way, Divine Feminine, is that there could be some subconscious healing that needs to happen relating to third chakra and the second chakra. So if you can do some meditations on that, go find some YouTube meditations to support those chakra balancing. I feel like there's some unconscious things here for you that are up to be healed so that you can shine your light. Okay, what's another message around this door to personal healing and happiness for the Divine Masculine relating to this reading, please? And we get win or lose. So this is about the battle between the head and the heart, and standing your ground, and like the door to person, like the way you're going to get to your happiness, Divine Masculine, here is to realize that the solution to everything is coming from the heart space, not the head space. You know, this battle energy, this sword, like all problems are solved by connecting to the heart energy. That's how you're going to get to this personal healing and happiness, Divine Masculine. All right, let's pull 3 cards on these energies between them, like for the divine, how the Divine Feminine is kind of feeling about the union energies right now this week. 3 messages, please. Spread your wings, balance, and heart chakra. Yeah. This is going to be a healing week. So when I see these cards together, so this card came up. I did a reading last week, a special one for what the Divine Feminine needs to release. And this is about her spreading her wings and trusting that her path of ascension is here towards the divine. It's like, you know, stop fighting it, continue to go on this path. It's going to lead you places towards partnership. You're in partnership with spirit. You're in partnership with spirit. And the balance card, this is the temperance card. So this is about integrating lessons. This is about looking at what we've gone through spiritually and having some patience, but also integrating the lessons. Because I'm drawn to the fact that there's the heart here, and the heart here, heart chakra. So there's a loud and clear message this week for both Divine Masculine and Feminine about healing the heart space. Really healing the heart space, connecting to your heart energy. Because by doing that, you're going to get to where you're moving upward in your vibration. You're going to be moving towards that divine love, connection with the divine. All right, interesting. I'm going to pull some romance angel cards now. Okay, romance angels, what message do you have for the Divine Feminine right now? Finances and career. This says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this is the career and finances message is coming through. So again, this could just be the reminder for the Divine Feminine that finances and career are a factor in both of your relationships. It could mean your finances and your career, but it also could just be, again, the acknowledgement and the confirmation of the fact that you know that the Divine Masculine is in this finances and career energy this week. One message for the Divine Masculine, please. Attraction, yeah. This is about again, this is an energy that came through in the Divine Masculine reading, but it's about paying attention to the little things, like being present in the moment to the beauty that is around you. And by being in that energy, you're going to attract more beauty and love and appreciation into your life. So I'm going to pull three cards on the energies for the Divine Feminine, looking at union energies right now. How is she? What messages do you have for her around the union energies? Keep an open mind, unrequited love, and religious factors. Okay, so what this very clearly, a lot of Divine Feminines are really concerned that they're just imagining this whole thing, right? They're imagining this relationship. They fear that their Divine Masculine just doesn't get it or doesn't feel that way about them. And the religious factors card, this is about the spirituality angle. Some Divine Masculines and Feminines are facing actual organized religion challenges. Like, I do readings where there's Hindu and Muslim relationships. They're not allowed to be together. But it also just could mean general spirituality is affecting your love life right now. And it's the way you, I feel like your spiritual, so this card here, this energy here of, this is asking you to have possibly different spiritual beliefs than how you were raised. I feel like it's the same energy here with, like, spread your wings, go beyond what you've known before in the spiritual level. Like, you are so much more powerful spiritually than you think. And keeping an open mind, which is just being open to what comes, being open to, like, don't get fixated on the form that something takes. You might get little messages of love. It could be like you could have a dream and it's your Divine Masculine sending you a message. And having the awareness that that's, like, being appreciative for the little things that you can experience that may not look the way that you hoped for or anticipated, but are still evidence that the energy is around you. All right, I'm going to pull, for the Feminine, I'm going to pull a Goddess card for you now. Okay, Goddesses, what's your advice? What's your best message for the Divine Feminine relating to this reading? What's your best advice for her right now, please? And we get Pele. Divine passion, be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? I'm going to read from the book on that one. So, for those of you that have been feeling down and out and depressed, you know, this is the Divine Feminine passion energy. Like, she is so connected to that fire energy. And if you're feeling depressed, you're certainly feeling a lack of fire, right? You're feeling a lack of passion. You feel apathetic. You feel down in the dumps, if that's you. If that's not you, this message really is about, you know, what do you really want in your life? Because this is the time to set the intentions now. You know, there's that energy of, like, knowing what you want, setting the intention, and then letting it go to the universe. I'm getting an image of, like, you know, when you like write down your intentions at the new moon, and then at the full moon what you do is you release them by burning them, by transforming them alchemically. That's the image I'm getting. This is about taking them and turning them into reality by transforming. But let me read. I digress. I just was wanting to tell you what I was feeling from the card before I read from it. So it says, if you listen to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation, to the sound of planet Earth. These rhythms can't be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. What part of you are you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others to the detriment of hearing the sounds of your own rhythm? Dear child, reach out and extend your arms to embrace your dreams. They're just as much part of nature as our dreams, animals, as are the trees, animals, and sunsets. Didn't I just say that about the dreams? Yeah, there's pay attention to your dreams this week, Divine Feminine. There'll be messages coming to you through them. It says, don't your own dreams deserve the same respect that you accord everyone and everything that you do? It says, listen to them, listen to your dreams. They'll activate the powerful eruption of passion in your life. And don't be afraid of your own passion. When you dance to the rhythms of your life, you're truly alive. So I feel like that's definitely a message for those of you that are feeling like you've forgotten that part of you. All right, I'm going to pull a spirit animal card now for you. Animals, what message do you have for the Divine Feminine for this week, please? I started using these last week, and I got some comments on how much you guys like them, and I really like them too. These are such, I love these cards. Okay, what's your best message for the Divine Feminine this week, please? And we get the mouse. So it says, you're overlooking some important details. Pay closer attention to what's going on. I'm going to read from the book about the mouse. So this is about connecting to just noticing other people's body language, how they move, looking beyond what somebody's saying and more on what they're how they're behaving, what's the energy behind their behavior, what they're saying. This is about sitting back and observing. The mouse always kind of hangs out in the corners of watching everybody. And so this is taking time to observe who's real and who's not. Okay, that's an interesting message for this week relating to this reading. So this is just about being alert and just paying attention to taking some time to pay a little bit more attention to what's happening. I feel like this is relating to some of the releasing friends, friends that no longer serve you, or thought patterns that no longer serve you. So during this week, just pay attention, trust your instincts and intuition this week. It's always good to do that, but this is just saying, especially this week, there may be something going on around you that relates to that. And I do want to pull one more. So I'm going to pull a healing with the Angels card. What is up for the Divine Feminine to heal this week, Spirit, please? What should be the focus of her healing this week? What healing message do you have for her during this week? And we get signs, yeah. So I feel like this is saying that this is just remembering for you to pay attention to the signs, the little things that are not as going on under the surface. And it says, you've asked for heaven to help you. Now it's up to you to pay attention to the evidence. Yes, the evidence of their help. The angels are trying to get your attention with signs. They might ask a butterfly or a bird to fly near you. They might compel you to hear a song several times. They might put an object in your path so that you have to notice it. Drawing this card is also a sign from your angels. They're trying to get through to you. Please notice. You can ask your angels for signs whenever you have a question or decision to make. And they're very good at letting their presence be known. So the angels want to help you this week, but you need to ask and pay attention to the signs. So that is definitely the message here too with the mouse. Pay attention to the signs, observe, notice the things around you, because the divine is here to help you. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Divine Feminine. That thing that you notice is a sign from the angels supporting you and a message for you. All right, well, that is the reading for this week. If you'd like a private reading, please reach out to me. If you want to take advantage of the Valentine's Day special, please do. And thanks always for your likes, comments, and shares. I really appreciate it. I love doing this work, and you guys really are the best. I have the best community here. You guys are phenomenal souls. I love having you here and interacting with you and hearing how these readings resonate for you. And until next time, in abundant love always. Bye.